Alrighty guys, good morning. Well, we are at our new job. We're going to be cutting this down for another grain bin. This is a smaller one. We're going to be cutting it down for one of these bigger ones. 44 footers, I believe. I've done the pads for all of these, all three of these. You can see how these are set up. Drying corn, looks like. But anyway, what we're probably going to do is, I think he's wanting to come straight off, or I think he'll probably want to come straight off of here actually, because I think he keeps the rings outside the concrete, but he'll concrete in between these and run these out here. So I'd say he'll come straight off like this, more than likely. But anyway, that's the plan here. We're a little higher up here, and it kind of slopes this way, and then it's sloping off down that way, which will be good. That'll give us plenty to put in around on that and keep the water from coming down in there. So anyway, I brought the 953. I'm going to use it to go in and cut this down, get it down on something solid. Last time these were about 18 inches or so before we got down to something decent to build on. So, but I believe 46 foot is basically the hole that we'll be working on. So 40 foot, 46 foot square. I think I can't remember, they're either 42 or 44 foot bends. So anyway, we're gonna get set up. We're gonna run some we'll set and run a tape measure, get it all lined up here and get it straight off where we can come straight out here, and then be good to go. We'll do that on the back side as well. So anyway, we're gonna get after it, get her marked out, and see what we can get going. Well, alrighty guys, well, she's dug out and now ready for some clay to be brought in and compacted. Alrighty, good morning guys. Well, we're going to try to get some clay out here. It's not the greatest thing, but it's kind of what we got to work with. I'm going to have to get the excavator down here and sweep up all these big rocks. I don't want to be driving on those or backing in on those, but you can see there's been a lot of clay pulled out of this. It's a funky clay. It looks like, I mean, it's got a lot of rocks in it, but it also has a lot of clay in it too. So it should work for what we're going to do with the grain bin over there. If nothing else, I'm going to set up some sprinklers as I'm putting the clay in there, and just in lifts just wet that all down and compact it and stuff, and I'll back in on it with the truck, which will help considerably. But we got about 2 foot of overburden I got to yank off of there, which is going to be a kind of a pain, but I'm going to crawl back down here. I was going to bring the Bobcat and scrape this up, but I didn't want to really run them rubber tracks down in here either. So I think I'm going to bring the excavator back down in here and just kind of try to sweep up some of this a little bit and get some of these big rocks out of here. I don't know why somebody would leave it like that, but anyway. All right, let's see what we can get done today. Alrighty, well, let's see if we can get some of this stuff scraped off of here. Like I said, I'm gonna have to take this back down and clean off some of that. Clean some of them big rocks down there. And the guy here, oh, it's been a few months ago, I posted a short, and I was next to D9, and it's sitting, you can see it's sitting over there. So I don't know if he has one of his guys that can come push this, or if he's going to want us to. We'll just have to find out on that. But I can't use any of this stuff because it's just not compactable, and so that's why I'm having to strip this. My intention is not to go any further to the south, which is that way. I'm going to try to go here. We've got, oh, we have, I'm guessing 14 loads, give or take, that my sideboards at the sawmill aren't going to be rotted by the time I get there, so they had forgot about my order, didn't get to my order, started on my order, and then for about a month and a half or 2 months after I took the tree over there, and then they got on it, got her done. It's been 2 months since they called me and said it was done. So anyway, all right, let's go haul some clay. A lot of dirt in there from when I was hauling all that dirt, but I know what everybody's saying. Oh my God, that's nothing but rocks. Well, there's a lot of truth to that, but it does have clay in there with it. See? Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of rocks, but a lot of these rocks in this specific, they're flint, but they're a soft flint, and they'll actually break up when you run over. So I'll get a few loads in here. I'll get probably four loads strung out here, and then get them shoved in there. We'll start compacting it. I'll get her roughed in with the loader, make some passes over, then I'll start pulling in, backing in on the truck, and we'll see how it does. If I have to get the hoses out, start hosing it, then that's what we'll have to do. All right, let's head back. Just like that. Alright guys, sorry for the wind. There's 8 loads in here. I'm going to shove this in and start compacting it, and we're going to see how it all works out. See how much more we're going to need, but I want to get these in here and get them down, get them run over, start getting the truck in and on them. So anyway, that is the plan. Well, alrighty guys, that packed in there extremely well. I actually wished I would have shoved that in just a little sooner and then use that last load to run over and compact it. But I'm gonna set the laser up, see where I'm gonna be at, and I'll probably have to go get another load or two if I'm just guessing right off the top of my head here. But I'm also going to have to go get the 850, I'm sure. I'll take the 850 and where I ramp down in here, take and go and cut it, get it squared, get it dropped down so it's not, you know, like this. Get it cut all the way around, you know, like this side here. And that way I can get the gravel in there. What we're wanting to do is stay on the same plane that we're on here. Okay. So you can see here. Okay. So we're about a foot tall. So I've got to have 4 inches of gravel underneath this. So what I'm going to do is, dang wind, sorry about that. What I'm going to do is take a shot here in just a minute at the bottom of this concrete and then minus 4 inches and see where that's all going to play out here. Because we want to keep everything on the same plane here and the same level. So anyway, I'm gonna set the laser up and we're gonna do that and get some shots and just kind of see where I need to be at, and we'll kind of go from there. I need more right in through there, but that side is high anyway, and it's sloped down. It's kind of sloping this way, so we're probably going to have a little bit of dirt above, which is okay, just as long as we can get, you know, all of these. There's more exposed on this side than there is this side because the ground slopes. Like I said, I built the pad for all of these. And you can see that footing goes down deeper, because this being the high side. So we're going to have some exposure. Some of the topsoil is going to be above, even by the time that I get the gravel in there. But I'll probably bring the 850 over here and go in and kind of clean this up. I'm overbuilt around, and that way it's going to give them enough room. But we'll probably go grab the 850 and just kind of cut these down where they're not sloped up, and we'll kind of see where we end up, and we'll get some shots first. All right, guys. Well, we are done with the pad. Now all we got to do is get some gravel in here. So, as you can see, this end down here is just a little bit low, but it's about an inch. And there's a low spot here and there, but with this kind of clay, you can't take up an inch with this kind of clay because of the big rocks and stuff in there. And so we'll just have to add a little bit extra gravel. That's going to be the best way to do it, because it would end up by being way high, and I don't want to get way high. So but all in all, you know, good. You know, you got good compaction on it when you're fracturing the rocks versus pushing them in. See there? Not pushing the rocks into the pad. That one there pushed in just a little bit. But these over here, see how they fractured? There and stuff. So you know you got a good compaction on it, and when the rocks are fractured. So anyway, all in all, I'm tickled with it. Like I said, it's just a little bit low in spots, but we'll fine tune it with some gravel. Like I said, if this clay was like the clay down in the Carolinas and Georgia and even Indiana and all them places like that, where you don't have a bunch of rocks in it, you know, then you could go in and fine tune it and get it spot on. But like I said, our clay, I mean, you've seen all the rocks and stuff that was in our clay, and it was in this clay. It's just you just can't do it. So you got to get it as close as you can. Like I said, inch and a half, and then we'll just have to add a little bit extra gravel. So it's supposed to rain, so it may be a few days before I get back out here, but I'll bring the Bobcat out here, and I'll get it's calling for about 3 loads of gravel, 3 loads of 57 rock, which is basically an inch and a quarter. Corey's been out of our 3/4 clean rock, so the 57 rock's an inch and a quarter rock. That's what we've been putting down under concrete. And then the concrete guys are supposed to be out at some point and get to putting some concrete in. I don't know. I need to talk to the concrete guy and see if they're going to want me to dig this down a little bit through here, because they're going to bring concrete. They'll bring concrete, like a concrete pad will come out here like this and tie into the other one, and that's why I left this here. I got them grind fans on. That's why I left this here, because this is just going to be a concrete pad coming out and tying into the other bins, which is going to set here. So kind of like these over here. Can't hardly hear because of that fan. Well, I mean, you can see the concrete in between them. But they'll create another pad like this one here in between, like that. Like so. It makes it nice and clean. You can put stuff in here, but that's the way that one will be. So this will just continue on straight on across. Thought I was gonna have to use a hose. I had him bring it out, but it ended up by being really good clay once I got down deeper. So We're gonna put 4 or 5 inches of rock in here on this, and that'll get us up to this grade here, right here. So they'll form up a foot for the new pad. They'll form it up, pour it. I don't know if they'll pour the center. I can't remember how they done it on this. If they poured it straight 12 inches all the way across, or if they went and they put gravel in there and sloped it up a little bit. I can't remember on these how they did. But anyway, well, I'm gonna get on out of here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave comments, ring that notification bell, and that way you know when I post new videos. Follow me on Instagram, DirtDaddy953. And guys, as always, I appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next day or two.